This is take two. I still don't remember what session we're on, but
It doesn't
Session 8,
matter.
Session 8.
dude,
Session
thank you,
8.
thank you. Hold your, thank you, Mishi Lishi, Celia Belia. Hold your applause, please, please, please. Okay, we had to do like a recap because I also forgot where we left off. You guys came back from the Hall of Egress, and you did like a really cool, dope, awesome jingle for oh my god. It was like the cool wagon place, not the cheap one, because you guys haven't even talked to the guy at the cheap one yet. It was what's it called? Thaylorn's Safe Journeys. You talked to the brothers there, and they gave you like a super sweet deal on having your own wagon and keeping Peanut the horse. And also I'm pretty sure last session was the session you guys like intimidated them into stop doing the like
Oh, that
one
was
of them
me.
says one word. Yeah, it was, so you were mean to them and then they just gave you free shit. So it all worked out. And then you guys went straight back to the swinging sword, and Kaz met up with a familiar face, and that's where we left off. Before we get started, I'd like to do a little fun little fun fact with Arnon Learstorm. Sage, why don't you tell us a fun fact about Arnon?
Arnon loves rats. They're his favorite. Oh, he just loves them. Yep,
That's
that's not
beautiful.
even a rat.
Yep, that's just freaking
Oh, so
awesome.
then he must be so happy that Marth
That's
has the
just
rat hat.
wonderful.
Yay!
Oh, this round of applause. Yay!
Yeah,
They
he
correct
goes.
him out of it.
He goes,
No!
please, 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 please.
Okay, I think that's just wonderful, and I think with that we'll get into our epic, awesome little session of role playing time.
Please, 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 please.
Um.
Oh, play the jingle. Play the jingle.
Um. Okay. So, you guys. I don't remember. Did everybody go into the swinging sword, or was it just Casimir?
We're all in there.
We all went.
Yeah, we're all in there.
Okay, wonderful. So you guys walk into the swinging sword. You see a tall, heavily armored gentleman with a very large sword strapped to his back, talking to the little halfling that's at like the welcoming podium. You overhear him asking questions um about a high elf that might have come through the area. And as you guys are coming in, he turns around to face you and he goes, "My lord," and he looks right at Casimir.
Cass isn't even gonna say anything. He's just, can I just go hug him?
You
Armor
go,
and all.
yeah, you go wrap him in a tight embrace, and he like you came to him so quickly that his like he didn't even have time to react. He just kind of like his arms are like stiff at his side, and you're like hugging his arms, and they're like pinned to his side, and you like bonk your forehead into like the breastplate that he has on. It makes a little clang. Um, he goes, oh, yes, pleasure to see you as well, my liege. I got your parcel, and I came as quick as I could. This place seems quite out of order, my liege."
Cass is just hugging him sadly. Like, I just feel like he's just like, oh,
Like,
thank you.
is he like stifling? Is he like stifling tears at all,
Yeah, a little
or
bit.
is he, a little bit, just a
A
little
little
bit?
bit. He's so happy. He's like, oh.
Um, he like looks down at you, and he go, "Right, my liege, I was here on request of the queen to aid you to the best of my ability, but it seems you already find yourself among company. Would you mind introducing yourselves?" And he looks towards all of you. And again, um, as opposed to Casimir, and it's clear that these two are familiar with each other. As opposed to Casimir, This man looks to be a commoner. He is. I forgot to pull him up. Hang on.
My boy. I was just so happy.
I'm gonna put a picture of what Arnon looks like right now in the VC chat.
Yeah.
The homophobic dog?
Yes.
Why can't I just drag him into the campaign? That's fine. Honestly, that's fine.
Let me just-
I have a headcanon that Celia joined in on the hug. That's my
Yeah.
headcanon.
You think she ran forward and like embraced him too?
Group hug.
Because I think that would be beautiful.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay, so yeah, he also doesn't hug you back, but he doesn't pay you any mind either.
You
He
don't care.
he don't gaff.
There he is.
Not in like a mean way. You just don't gaff. I just looked at what you sent, Sage. Why is he so like opposed?
When
Why
is he
doesn't like
not?
him? That's true. Point. I shouldn't have asked. I'm just fucking stupid for
I
asking.
ate you up.
Yep. Why'd you clock me? For what purpose?
Gagged.
What did I do?
Absolutely gagged.
So he's about 6'2". He's very heavy set. He looks to be in his very early 30s, and his like he's completely clad in armor. Like he almost looks to be like he looks to be like, as far as like armor goes, he's almost more decked out than goddamn. He's as much, if not more, decked out than Nyx. So like
Hey,
he looks the part. He's a little more stocky, but he's also like a commoner. He doesn't appear to be carrying any religious paraphernalia. Um, other than like a brand, like an insignia on his breastplate. And he looks to all of you and asks you to introduce yourselves.
okay.
Celia
Uh,
hugged him, so I mean,
Hey,
Celia
I just
might
said that was
be-
my headcanon.
I think that's very silly, and I think we should totally do that.
Nyx walks up to him and he sticks his arm out, and he also with his other hand he's pointing at Celia, and he's like, "That's
Hmm.
Celia. I'm Nyx."
And Celia just waves
Oh,
excitedly.
Yeah.
pleasure to meet you. And he like you know those like gladiator handshakes where you like grab each other's forearm and you like bring each other in close for like a bro moment.
Then they
He hits you.
kiss.
Yeah, he hits you with he gives you like a very stoic peck on the lips. He doesn't do that. He doesn't make out with you, but he gives you like a gladiator handshake, and he's like, I appreciate the smithing of your armor. Who's your supplier?
I don't know.
Um,
But check out the
Like,
shield, and then he pulls out his
check
shield.
out the
very interesting, very interesting. Check out this sword. And he like unsheathes this fuck. It's almost as tall as he is. It's like a claymore if a claymore was wider and longer. And it's got the same insignia on like the hilt that like his breastplate does. And he's like, please, please. And he like hands the handle to you.
Is it like okay? Well, Nyx is gonna grab it. Is it
You
like
grab
a
it, and immediately, like, it, like, thunk, it, like, sinks into the floor. You, like, grab it, and it just brings your hand down with it. It's like, it's, like,
Oh,
super
okay.
fucking heavy. What do you think about them apples?
I can't even pick this up. You just take it back, okay?
And he
And
takes
then-
it back, and, like,
Scared all of a sudden.
and, like, with one arm, he lifts it over his shoulder, and he, like, sinks it back into the sheath on his back.
Oh my god.
And he like turns back down to and he turns to he turns to Arnon. He's like, "How about you, my fine dressed fellow?
Arnon.
Pleasure." And he kind of like he doesn't like put his hand in Celia's face, but he like very gently like puts a hand on her upper chest and like peels her off of him. Um
Oh, I was still
and
hugging him?
I pictured so.
I thought
And
I wasn't
he
anymore.
he does not peel Casimir off of him. He goes, and my lord, if you'd be so kind, what is the status report of this town?
Oh. Kaz
My lord.
like and then like let's go and is kind of like rubbing his eyes because he was almost crying.
Yeah. Does he like look at him? Does he like look at him in the face when he's talking to him?
Yeah.
He like his jaw like drops. Your eye. What my liege? What happened to your eye?
Told you about it in our letter.
I mean, yeah, but that felt
Something hot.
that felt very formal, and I'm here now, and so it's a little less formal. I mean, point in case, like you're missing an eye.
I
Is the danger gone? Are you all still in danger? And he kind of like looks around defensively, and the halfling at the podium this whole time is just kind of like head in his hands, watching this whole thing happen, like could not be fucking bothered. Um, and he like looks around for a second, and then uh he's like, is the danger still here? Are we clear? What's going on?
Casimir like puts his hands
Celia,
up.
that's exactly the vibe that I'm going for. Why is he jumping and bouncing everywhere? Oh, I get it.
Why is he jumping
He's
and
already.
bouncing
It's
everywhere?
okay. It's okay. We're okay. And Casimir looks to the halfling, and then it's just kind of like, let's go up to a room. Let's talk there. And he
Right.
grabs him in
course,
the
yes.
arm and starts heading up.
Okay. And
Are we invited or no?
oh, my big beautiful porker Usagi. I
Is this
just
a
love
private
Usagi
thing
so much.
or can we go?
Yeah,
That
this
is-
You guys
is
that
private.
is-
go.
Arnon
That
is
up
not
to
going
you
up.
all. No?
No.
Okay. Arnon
Celia's
stays.
gonna go up.
Okay. Celia not really a follower of customary social boundary, follows up. What's next doing?
I guess I'll go with Celia.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so you all go up there. Marith, Marith, who's like behind you, still Arnon. He taps your shoulder. He's like, should we follow them up there, or should we just kind of like, I think we should go exploring. That's just me though.
You want to go exploring?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to follow
Exploring
those.
this dick.
Does Arnon say that?
No.
No.
In what world would he go exploring this dick?
I mean, I don't know. It just feels like they're having a pretty private conversation up there, and I don't really want to just stand here in the lobby.
I mean, I haven't gotten a chance to walk around town yet, so we could do that.
After you.
Hey.
And you follow him outside, and
We're
before
gonna go to the woods.
Can you stop?
Could you stop? He puts his hand on his knee. We before we like get to your guys' excursion, we'll follow Kaz, Nyx, and Celia, and your friend whose name you still haven't gotten upstairs. He like follows Kaz into the room and like one shoulder at a time through the door walks in, and and he stands like he's like very guarded when he enters the room. He definitely doesn't enter like he doesn't enter with any swagger or confidence. He walks in the room and he's like very much very much like on like the balls of his feet, so to speak.
Ready for
And
action.
so yeah, he's ready for action. You guys get to your room. What's everybody doing?
Are we
Nyx,
all in the room?
Yeah, you're all. I mean, unless if you two followed Kaz and the knight into the room, you guys can be in there. I'm not gonna tell you can't be.
Can I
Kaz
do like
walks in.
sorry, what'd you say, Jojo?
What?
What?
What did you say?
What? No, you can keep going.
Oh, I was just gonna say, can I do like a history check to see if I can recognize like that insignia?
Go for it.
Okay. Oh, I have actual dice now.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yippee.
beautiful. I just love it when my players support
Okay.
each other. That's
I'm ready
wonderful.
to roll.
You do it whenever your little
That
heart
oh,
desires.
that's what is that? That's a where's my history? 1T4.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay, let me look into a couple of things real quick just to see what you might be able to glean. You said a history check?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a natural 20 though, but it is a
No,
24.
but I mean that's still gonna get you like something.
A little something.
A little fucking something. A little fucking something if you would be so inclined. Uh,
I'm just gonna use this dice every time.
just every freaking time you ever
Now
need
that it's
to.
gotten me that beautiful roll, I just gotta keep going. Next time it's gonna be a nat 1.
Oh, it's D20.
Yeah, he is. He's our mascot.
So you recognize the crest on both his sword and his breastplate to belong to a prestigious elven family. So you know that this crest belongs to a very ancient and very prestigious elven family that hails near Candlekeep, which is like the western area of the Sword Coast. Like we're in the Sword Coast right now, so they're like from nearby, like not like in a day, like you would be like at least a few weeks travel, but they're like um they're from I don't want to say they're from around the area because that feels like very boorish, but that's kind of what I got.
Okay.
Go Giga Gaga Gigo.
Yep. Basically.
Pretty much. So does Nyx and Celia go in with Casimir and the knight?
Yep.
If they let us.
Nyx
Yeah,
Nyx
they're
just
not gonna
walks
stop you.
in because it's their room and he just lays down at one of the beds.
Mm-hmm.
Not like
Nyx is
completely, but
taking a
just
nap.
like at the
Yeah.
foot of the bed, he just stands there and then he just like throws himself on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys butt poking out.
Yep,
Yep.
exactly.
Alright, that's just beautiful. Um Okay, yeah, and so he just kinda like what's Celia do when she comes in?
I'm gonna say she was kind of like standing, but like kind of maybe like peering at the crest, and
Mm-hmm.
because like I did that check, so kind of
Yeah.
looking at it.
Mm-hmm. Kinda checking it out.
Mhm.
He just kinda like stands by the door, not like directly in the doorway, but it's almost like he's like keeping guard almost, like he's like watching over the doorway. Um he's like, so what's happening in the town right now? What's going on? the town's pretty big, but it seems almost a little empty. Is something happening?
So, I mean, Kaz at this, he's like kind of pacing within like thought,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just kind of, can I get just like the whole rundown that he gives him?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
everything that's happened, and then he's just like, let's see, he was just like, oh yeah,
They
we
robbed
got
their
here and
friend.
things were weird, and there's like demons, and there's this like group of people that are called the freaking Eternal Flame, and then he tells about like just everything that's kind of we've been doing these jobs, and then like well, and then when he gets to his eye, he kind of just like pauses and he tells the whole story about like the bandits and stuff and how he was
Mm-hmm.
eyeless, and then he's just like, and then I don't know what happened. It's just like it's just and he kind of just like motions to it.
Um, and he's just like sitting nodding his head, and oh, Albert, he like you get to the part talking about your eye, and you notice like his eyes soften a little bit, um, and his face drops, kind of like he's like a little upset, um, and he mulls over it for a second, and he goes, well, um, it it appears you're among friendly company at the moment, and he gestures towards Celia and Nyx. So I don't want to get in your way, but you should know that I'm I'm not gonna be going anywhere anytime soon. This appears to be not out of your hands. I don't want to, take away what it is that you have going on here, but I should say that it does appear that you need my help, my lord. As your guard, I can't simply let you, knowing that all of this has happened, I can't simply let you roam free and do it as that you please without being ready to come to your aid.
We had an agreement.
Well, that was before you lost Sinai, my liege.
Uh, he just kind of looks at him.
My
He's just
service
like
is to you, but
a
it's also
little
to
bit,
your family.
a little
And
bit
to your
angry.
family, it is my responsibility to keep you safe. And with both of your eyes, preferably.
I can
Ooh,
see
he got
Well, he
you.
now.
already lost one of the eyes, so it's too late.
I'm back.
Can't
Does Celia,
you can't get it back.
does Celia like whisper that to him?
She's talking to herself.
Celia's saying that to Nyx over over on
Yeah,
the bed.
yeah. Yeah, like out of earshot.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, maybe they could hear, but if they were trying, they could hear.
no,
Okay,
no,
I'll put
he's
it down.
focused on this conversation. You can shit talk him. Right, so as you guys are having this conversation, we're gonna go to um Arnon and Marath. You two exit the Swinging Sword Inn, and it's a pretty warm night right now. Like when you guys left, I'm pretty sure it was rainy, but I don't really remember. Right now it's like pretty hot. It's almost like uncomfortably so. Like it's pretty humid.
Does it
Um
look quieter than it has in the past around this time?
uh, like in what way?
Less bustling?
People are still kind of out and about. There's still not a whole lot of people walking around. Presumably because, a lot of the townspeople are still ill.
Mm-hmm.
To your knowledge, the same people as last time are still ill, but you don't really know since you just got back to town how everyone's doing. Um, you do know that you guys still need to talk to Pell. And there's a chance that she might be awake right now. You could wait for the rest of the party to do that. You could go do that now, or you could just kind of like explore the town a little bit since you guys have kind of stuck to the same areas. Um, the world is kind of your oyster to do so with what you please right now.
My
Marth
oyster.
just kind of, yeah, your oyster. Marth just kind of wanted to get out of there, and he didn't want to. He kind of got a little uncomfortable looking at the sob fest that was happening in front of him, so he just wanted to get out.
Relatable.
You're
Hashtag relatable.
hashtag relatable, and then you kiss because he's so relatable.
And And then I touch his knee.
Yep, and then the tree gets camed on.
Gamed.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, I do want to go explore like parts of town where we haven't been.
Yeah.
I want to wander that direction.
Where are you going?
I'm
North,
squinting
south,
really hard.
east, or west?
Let's go north.
Okay, you freaking go
I think
north.
it's tempting me.
You wander north and to building number 6, you see you catch a whiff of like what's running on the inside of the shop, and you see give me you look inside, or you kind of like give a little glance inside, and you smell the smell of like tanning leather and fine oils, and you see two you see two women working away at like forming the shape of a saddle. One of them is like stamping holes in a long strip of leather that's attached to the saddle that kind of look like reins, and the other woman is like her like whole like all her whole hand and like forearm on, you know, both hands and forearms are like stained with like leather.
Are they buff?
Oh yeah, no, they're not like 6'4", 220 jacked, but they're
Strong
both
women
like average height. Yeah, they're both strong women. They're both pretty. They both got their sleeves rolled up.
and I'm hard.
Their shit's gleaming a little bit.
It's just
They kind of
Arnon
like
gooning walk.
one of the one working on the yeah, like his legs are kind of like
Shaking.
crossed just a little bit. Marth like looks at you kind of like shiver when you look at these women, and he like raises an eyebrow, and he shrugs it off, and he's like, well, to each their own, I guess. And
Marth doesn't even know about Junker Queen. He doesn't get it.
no, they're not Junker Queen
He
size.
doesn't even get it. But strong
like-
women, Junker Queen
Yeah,
is my
strong
first
women
thought.
nonetheless. Yeah, they're hard working ladies. The one working at the saddle kind of like glances in your direction, raises an eyebrow, and then shrugs and kind of gets back to her work. Because she like watched you kind of like gooning a little bit.
Oh my god.
And you keep walking, and you see next along your path. To the right is Thailorn Safe Journeys. The next building is number 8. Number 8, you look inside, and you smell the delightful scent of aromatic baked goods. You see
Oh.
ovens lining a far wall to the right side of the building. There's a big old pastry window just next to the entrance, and right above that window that is decorated in all sorts of pastries and croissants and danishes.
Arnon wants to go in there.
It's a hanging sign consisting of a carved and painted wooden round loaf the size of a small cart with a woman inside waving like out towards passerbys, and it says Lauren's Bakery.
I want to go up in there.
All right, you walk inside. Marath is kind of just walking mindlessly next to you, and like sees you take a sharp left, and so he like
Arden's gonna
follows you
grab
in.
onto like the sleeve of his shirt and just yank him.
Oh, okay, that's yeah. He and he like kind of he like loses his balance, and
His
he kinda
arm
just
falls
kinda-
off.
Yeah, his arm falls off, and he like oh, let me just grab that, and he like stuffs it back into the socket, and it gives like a as it cracks back in. You walk inside, and you see a woman with a big puffy hat that looks like a fresh baked loaf of bread on. She has a like a frilly apron on as well with some like flour stains and the sort on it. She's like she's very thin. She's not like rail thin, but she definitely doesn't, eat, eat very heartily like some of the folks in this town. She out of the oven, she's pulling a loaf and adding it to another tray of other loaves and small assorted buns, and you get like a glance at it, and it's like those like cheese topped those like
The
cheese topped like
Danishes?
sourdough loaves. No. It's like let me
Like garlic bread, but different.
Parmesan loaf.
uh
Kaz is having like a
sourdough.
really emotional reunion with
It's like
and I'm
this.
bread
It's like
shopping.
Well, yeah, we're just looking at bread.
Bread.
bread. It's like this. It's like that.
Oh,
Wow.
But like
fuck.
topped with cheese. It looks very fucking good.
Like a
Um
freaking Asiago bagel.
yeah, it's like that. And as she turns around and adds the loaf um to the oh no, this is a guy. I was looking at the wrong one. This is like a
Is he a
this is
twink?
yeah, he's a twink. That's how it's describing him. He turns to you, and God, what do I want this guy to sound like?
Twinkish.
Is his name
Uh,
still Lauren?
Twinkish.
Hey
Twinkish.
queen, what's up, bread?
I mean, you guys aren't there, so you can't.
I mean, what?
I'm just
ask-
curious for myself.
Maybe you'll find out if you ask Arnon about his adventure. He turns to you and goes, "Oh, welcome to Lauren's Bakery,
Oh yeah, he takes
dude."
it up the ass.
And he like very sassily puts a hand on his hip, and he's like, "We got croissants, we got loaves, we got dough. What can I get for you, man?" Um, and again, he still is like on that. He has like a frilly apron on. He does have a very twinkish figure. Um,
Arna's clocking him.
yeah,
Yeah, I get
and
it.
he
My
like
gaydar.
he like wipes his hand on his he wipes his hands on his apron. He's like, "What can I get you, man? What are you here for, dude?"
I'm in the market for something a little sweet for a friend.
A little sweet for like a friend or like a friend.
A f-
And he like raises his eyebrow. He like looks at you very coyly.
A friend.
Okay, well if you're gonna fucking be like that, and he like reaches under the counter, he pulls out a gun. No, he doesn't do that. He
Oh my
uh,
God!
Shoot you dead.
he pulls you hear him like ruffling around under the counter, like pulling out trays, and he puts this very cute it's almost like a macaroon, but it consists of one layer, and it's got like it's like a macaroon if you like just took the top off pretty much. So it's like round on the bottom, and it's got this kind of not like custard, but like whatever the fuck macaroons have in them.
A
Um,
ganache.
and on the top, it has like the design that you saw like hanging from the sign out front. It's got it like stamped on top. Is like, this is one of our we Lauren's mostly works with like cheese and bread. So this is a sweeter loaf. This loaf has oh fuck. And he looks at his wrist. He like
Why do you just
uh
moan?
I
I
really
thought about it and was like, damn.
I really like bread.
Yeah, I can tell.
Um God damn. I'm trying to think of like
He's just staring at the bread right now.
He's
yeah,
biting
just
his
staring
lip.
at the bread, and he's entranced. So this is like a sweet cream cheese loaf. It's very soft, it's very spongy, and he like kind of pinches the sides of it, and it like folds in on itself a little bit and then like immediately returns back to its normal shape with like a little like bounce to it. Like the bread itself is very light. The top is almost like a frosting, but it's mostly cream cheese.
And this is like the sweetest thing you guys have.
Yeah, I mean like we got like basic stuff if that's what you're into, but
Mm,
this is like our shop specialty.
I guess this is fine.
Okay. Do you are you just getting the one? Do you want to like wrap it up for you or something?
That'd be great. Just one.
All right. I can do that for you. And he like and he like wrapping paper, wraps it up, puts tape on it and fucking like puts a little or he no, he paints a little design on top of it
Oh
that
my
looks like the
god, he's
shop's logo.
gay.
Yeah, he's uber gay.
This is like making me sick. I'm just kidding.
It's making me ill.
Actually, can you
Uh.
repack that with gloves on?
Dude, can you imagine? Um, and he's like, that'll be 2 silver, please.
um, um, can I?
Can I pay you another way? And Arnon like
No,
fucking
that's what I'm going
pulls his-
for. Arden
He, like,
clocked him, so I'm
understood.
gonna try and go for that discount.
roll me persuasion.
Okay, oh my god. Wait, I have good
Yeah.
persuasion. Hang on, hang on. 18.
18. 18 will
Oh
cut
my
it.
Yeah.
You he like his like his eyes go wide for a second and he like recomposes himself. He's like, uh, I mean, yeah, it's like it's one loaf. I mean, surely the place won't miss it. And he like very like he like nervous. He like pushes it across the counter like a little too quick. And he tries to like lean on the counter, all cool, but like his elbow slips, so he kind of like falls for a second, and then he catches himself, and he's like, right, can I get you anything else, dude?
I really appreciate it. Marth, do you want
Puts his
anything?
hand on his knee. You turn to Marth, and he's like, roll me insight.
Okay. Please be good to me, dice. Please, please, please.
Please, please, please.
What was it, insight? Oh, that's just a
Insight.
16.
Marth looks a little jealous.
Oh my god!
You're like, Marth, do anything? Marth's like, I think I'll pass, thank you.
Nothing?
Does he eye the guy, the cashier?
Yeah, he gives him like an up and down. He's like, I don't think I need anything. Thank you. I think I'm fine.
If you're sure.
Damn.
Okay. I guess we can go. Let's hurry up and go.
Right, after you. And Ed, like you lead first and he kind of like follows behind you and you notice he like looks over his shoulder for a second at the guy that was running the counter and he you guys leave. Do you keep walking north?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arnold's
Yeah.
stuffing his little pastry in his bag, his satchel bag.
I thought you were stuffing his mouth.
Stuffing it in his mouth.
Stuffing his fucking mouth. Okay, so you're passing. Right. Okay, so next. Next you pass this little building and the door isn't open but the lights are on inside. The windows are open. Um you smell what smells like aromatic herbs and you see flowers kind of flanking the entrance of this place. The windows are decorated with flower-filled window boxes. Um and uh, um You don't see any like super fancy signage, but you do see at the very top, you see it says Helia's, and it says Helia's bathhouse.
Oh my god. um, yeah, I'm gonna.
So the front of the okay. So again, I'll read the
Mhm.
description of this place for you one more time.
Mhm.
Half barrels planted with aromatic herbs and flowers flank the entrance, and the windows are decorated with flower-filled window boxes. Looking through the window, you can see a very tidy room that is flanked with like stands for clothing. And you can make out what looks to be like a little fitting room inside. And you see like a door in the center of the room that you probably can presume leads back to a bathhouse, but I mean, you're not really sure unless you go in there.
Oh, it was giving brothel vibes.
I
when I
mean, there's
first
all you haven't
heard
been
it.
inside. You haven't been inside, so I guess you wouldn't really know.
He's gonna nudge
Um,
Marth and go, "Do you think it's just a bathhouse?"
Honestly, from the vibe of this town that I get, I wouldn't be too surprised if they had some more unsavory little secrets. And he kind of like eyeballs the like he kind of like he like rubbernecks like in the window trying to be like very sneaky about it. I want to see it real quick. It really is. He's very obvious about it. He doesn't really
Oh my god.
It's very clear, like, you know, when you're in public and you're like, hey, don't look now, and then the person you're with like fucking like turns their whole body. It's like that. Um and then he like snaps back as I think the woman inside just saw me. We should probably get going.
Oh my
Unless we
god.
want to go inside, but I don't know if it's a brothel or not. I suppose we wouldn't know unless we go in and start asking questions.
You know what?
Feel like that'd be
I'm
very
kind of
toasty of us.
curious.
All right, I mean, you know me, I'm not opposed to adventure. And he pushes his way inside.
He's
And
leaving.
yeah, um, and yeah, he's leading. And the door, you open the door and you hear a little ding 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 as you, and it's like a bell rings when you open. There's like one of those very like, you know, the door hits the bell at the top type of situation. It smells amazing in here. It smells like soaps and various types of flowers and various aromatic herbs. Inside the space is very tidy, and it looks similar to like a clothier, like a shop for, you know, like on the spot made to tailor clothing. And there's a fitting room on either side of the room that you're currently in. Directly ahead, next to a little counter where where a younger woman is standing. You see like a set of double doors and can hear the sound of like running water from coming from like the little hall that those doors lead down. Like emanating from that hall is more of those pleasant soapy smells and like a warm dampness that kind of greets you as you walk in.
Can I do a
Um,
perception check to see if I hear
yeah,
anything else?
yeah, yeah, go for it.
Okay. Okay. 19.
19. You listen very closely. Um, you kind of hear the sound of like splashing, like there's people in the bath right now. Uh, and you hear like a muffled like
I
but
fucking
like
knew it.
you don't hear any like you don't hear any like fucking. You just hear like people messing around in the bath. The woman at the counter gives you both like a little wave with her fingers, like a little ding. Um and she goes, "Hey, welcome to Helia's. I'm Helia. I'm the proprietor of this little bathhouse. What can I do for you guys? Are you looking to get scrubbed down? Are you guys in the need of some new clothes?" And she like kind of gestures to the to like her little setup. We're not quite anything like that little snob down the street. You guys might have walked past his shop once already. He and she and she's referring to God, what is the place called? Hang on one second.
The brothel investigators.
The brothel invest.
Mishi!
And
Sorry. Sorry.
what Mishi? What
Mishi just
Mishi
sent me
say?
a
Just
video.
a little something.
Okay. Mishi just sent me a video that's just not even right.
Oh, that's just fantastic. That's just wonderful. I feel like I'm like a teacher and my students are like passing notes right now. Yep. But she's referring to Halver, the gentleman that gave Nyx his great shield.
Oh, I didn't
and
meet
she's like,
him.
well, I mean, I'm sure you've probably heard of his works before. He's just a bit of a snob, that's all, but we mainly operate our bathhouse, and then the front of house is, just a basic clothier. It's nothing special. What can I do for you guys? And she kind of like sits back in the chair that she has at her desk.
Oh, we're just new in town and we're just kind of getting a lay of the land. I just wanted
Right.
to check out your business.
Well, if you're ever interested, our bathhouse is open from dawn to dusk. Our busiest hours are normally during the day, and right now it's in use by a lovely couple. But you are free to join them if you're interested. It's a same-sex bathhouse.
And it's not busy at night?
No, not particularly.
Okay.
Just the occasional
Okay.
couple.
Oh. Oh my god.
What was that?
Let's see.
The lady at the
Guys,
desk
did
got
you hear
nervous.
that? I'm scared.
Just
you
the
hear-
occasional couple.
You hear that from the back. You hear it from the back, and then bubbles, like somebody like farted in that, and you're.
Do you guys clean the bath frequently?
Oh, after every use, the
Oh.
people sometimes get a little rowdy, but
Yeah,
that's
I
part of why
heard that.
Yeah.
Peter's icon in the.
Yeah.
Right next door is a bakery, and they sell a lot of cheese bread, so people come in here a little backed up sometimes.
Oh, yeah, I see. I see.
Brad. Oh, Cedar, that was wonderful. I
They were just really relaxed.
I really want that. I really want that timestamp when we're done recording, so I can go back and listen. That was really funny. Right. So yeah, you ask her if they clean, like, and she's like, yeah, after every use. People get a little rowdy between uses, so it's kind of how we make our main source of income.
Rowdy. Rowdy how?
They fuck in the bath, dear. I don't know what else to tell you. Marth doesn't blink. Marth doesn't flinch at that notion. He's like, oh, I mean, it's a bathhouse. I can't really be too surprised.
How
Well-
difficult is it for them to stay hard? Ask it.
Celia's here in spirit. She's like asking. She's like.
I'm
floating
whispering
through
in
the
their
window.
ear.
Yep.
Well,
Hard in the bath. That's what Celia says.
Arden's face is like a deeper shade of blue. He's like,
Yeah.
thanks for the information. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
be back
anytime.
sometime.
Right, of course, our
Um,
doors are always open, and
Yeah.
and I'm sure like by that point Arnon's like trying to like get out.
Yeah, Arden's backing up towards the door.
Yeah, he's like, I'll be in sometime, and he's like already out the door.
Yeah.
And so yeah, she's like, she's like, our doors are always open, and you leave, and you keep walking north, and you arrive at what looks to be, like a big quarry, think that's right. Let me see. You're at 18.
Cedar's picture on my stream is just so...
Dude, Cedar joining and having the fart sound fucking destroyed me. Okay, so yeah, you walk up and this just looks to be like a very large rock quarry. A sign set up on two posts of a scrap of weedy lawn out front of the small house that you stand in front of reads Melico Stoneworks. The quarry pit begins just behind the house, which serves as a business office and the home and what it looks to be a home of likely the proprietor of the business. Um, Currently there's like there's a few people like banging away at the stone in the quarry, throwing it into like big buckets and running it back up to the top of the quarry. Um, and there's a short, stout, pot-bellied woman, barking orders at them from the top of the quarry. She's got like a big heavy helmet on, which kind of looks like a hard hat. Um, and you hear like, "No, don't dig there. Dig there. No, no, that's the wrong spot. If you dig there, no, don't dig there." And she's like barking, and she sees she sees the two of you walk up, and she stops what she's doing, and she's like, "Can I help you? Do you need something? What do you need?
Oh,
We're working here.
we're just wandering around. We don't need.
Well,
any...
go wander somewhere else.
And it's gonna start
Go get
backpedaling.
it. Shoo!" And he starts backpedaling, and Marith like grabs your arm, and he pulls you. Um, he pulls you and Marith's like, "Right, we'll be right on our way." And he grabs your arm and he pulls you like just into the front of the stone house. He's like, "She was really fucking rude. I mean, oh wait, hang on, I don't want to go that way. Go back. Okay." He's like, "That was really fucking rude, but like, didn't it seem like she was trying to get rid of us?"
Oh, for sure.
I think we should. I think we should like eavesdrop a little bit. What do you think?
Oh, you want to?
I mean, I don't. I think, as far as I mean, I know this town doesn't like me very much to begin with, but I think it would serve us some sort of interest because I mean, no one else in town has tried to get rid of us that fast. I think maybe they might be hiding something.
Yeah. Sorry. Mishi just makes me laugh every time I see her profile picture. Oh, I just love you, Mishi. Okay. I mean, if you want to, we can. This is the most enthusiastic I've seen you.
I mean, I don't know. That just feels like a point of interest. And he slunks down and starts listening. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay. Stealth? Oh, I have a +2.
Cool.
Oh, well, that'd be a 4.
Inspiration, use it.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you say, whatever you say.
Oh, whatever you want. Just whatever you want.
13, 14, 15.
15? Okay, 15 will do it. You like slunk down with him and you start listening in, and this lady is like, she goes back to barking orders at the people digging out the quarry, and she's like, "No, don't dig there. If you dig there, you'll risk collapsing into the tomb."
Doom.
And on that note, we're gonna go back to
Doom.
Kaznik, Celia, and Kaz's little night buddy. going
As his
back,
night buddy.
your little night buddy, yeah.
Nighttime
Oh, I
buddy.
thought you meant night, like nighttime.
No.
So you
Night.
guys, I mean, like, it's up to you to interpret it however you want.
Oh, his butt buddy.
Yeah, yeah, his butt buddy. Nudge, nudge. wink, wink.
Hey, hey.
Hey. Yeah. So going back to you guys finish catching him up on everything that's happened. He kind of like scolds Casimir a little bit about what he's been. Oh my God, what am I saying? About the things that he's been up to and like the trouble he's found himself in. And he goes, right. Well, chewing you out aside, my duties remain the same. I'm not gonna glue myself to your shoulder or anything. But I do think that having a little bit of my oversight while you're here in what is this, Red Larch? While you're in Red Larch would be helpful to your circumstance. Am I wrong?
The whole point of this was to, and then he just looks and he remembers that Celia and Nyx were there, and he's just like, "Mm, the whole, we, you know what I wanted to do." And he
I
says
know.
that.
My liege, I know. And he like scratches the back of his head and he's like, "Look, I'm just gonna be on call, okay? I'm not gonna follow you around everywhere. And as lovely these people are," and he like looks over at like Nyx and Celia like like sitting in their beds doing like fucking whatever. As lovely as your companions are, I think having a little extra muscle around would not be harmful.
Ugh, you,
And he's just insulting Nyx.
True.
True.
what are they doing? Holding hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need each other for comfort.
Kaz he's like a little bit like, he like crosses his arms and just kind of looks at him like huff and just goes, I mean, you don't always need to be there. I've gotten better. We've defeated everything we've been through.
Right, but I listen, if you don't want me on call, I can make my way back to the kingdom. That's fine. I'm just voicing my reason as your guard. That's all.
Your guard.
Guard? You're not there.
I know I'm not!
I know.
So Mishi could say, ask them if they're hard, and I can't say your guard.
Mishi didn't. Yeah, that question didn't happen. She didn't. She didn't reply about boners. She just. That's what I thought Nyx did when he landed. Hang on, I wanna. This is what I thought Nyx did when he when he came in. He like stood in his bed for a second, and he did that. That's what I freaking thought.
That's basically what he did.
That's basically what he did. Just freaking
Yeah.
basically.
You're not
Um,
streaming anymore, King.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm
First time?
trying. First
Secret.
time.
No.
Fuck.
There we go.
Okay, so all he said is that if you want him to go, he can. He's not gonna like impose himself on you here, but he just thinks it's best to have him around here in Red Larch if his presence is needed for like backup.
Cass just looks at it and he like kind of just softens and just goes, well, I'm not gonna force you to go. You can stay. Because I know how you are. We can get
And
you a
his-
room in this inn or something.
His posture relaxes a little bit. He's like, "No, that's fine. Don't worry about housing, my lord. I want to be here in case my presence is needed. That's all.
Oh, they definitely
And
kissed.
Can we hear everything they're saying?
oh yeah. I mean, if you guys, I'm not
Can I
gonna.
do an insight check to see if this is a romantic thing or not?
Go for it.
Okay. Oh my god, I have dice. I keep forgetting.
Oh my god.
That
Insight.
is a 15.
15. You just all you can discern is that they're clearly very close. You don't really get anything other than that. Out of like the conversation they've had so far, you can just kind of infer that the two of them have clearly been through a lot together. He keeps referring to Casimir as my lord and my liege, and decked out in armor and the family crest. It kind of just falls into place like, oh, this guy is probably a royal guard of some sort, and is guard and was assigned to Casimir.
Yeah, I figured that out
Um,
centuries ago.
I figured that out all by myself. I didn't need a fucking tech for that. You don't really get any romantic vibes. You can't really discern that.
Okay.
Which is great.
Just fucking wonderful. Um, Kaz, as you say that, his shoulders relax a little bit, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go take care of my rooming situation. If you need anything, I'm just gonna be right. I'm gonna be a floor down on the single bedrooms." And he gives you like he gives you like a curt bow, and he nods at you, Celia, and Nix, and he goes, "Evening," and he leaves. And the door closes gently
Evening.
behind him. You hear him you hear his like heavy footsteps echoing down the hall, and you see no more of the armored gentleman for the evening. Is there anything you guys want to say
Wow.
with each other?
Kaz just
What do you
walks
guys
over
want to
to his
do?
bed and just like flops down. It's just like,
Oh, just fucking flop down. Why don't you?
Delia kind of like sits up on the bed they're on, and they look over at Kaz, and she's like, "So you belong to a very old elven family, then? The one near Candlekeep?"
he turns over in the bed and he's just like, yeah. Like doesn't want to say it, like a little bit hesitant, but just kind of nods and it's like, yes, I do.
Hey, cool. And then Celia just lies down.
Cool.
Say,
She's so mantis coded.
kinda, yeah.
Nyx is still in the same position that he laid in bed, so he's just like
Nick's been
from where he's
frozen.
laying. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, he seemed really nice.
He has that effect on people.
Yeah, he seemed really cool. Don't really know him that much.
Yeah,
4 out of 10.
I liked his
His
weapon.
sword was really heavy.
Oh, so does really heavy. And he and Nick's looks off dreamily.
Nick fell in love.
Wow, I wish I
His
could
With
sword
the
is
do that
really
sword.
so.
Yeah.
He's not dreaming.
Oh, he's
Best
really
part is he's not dreaming
strong.
about the guy. He's dreaming about the sword.
Oh, he's really strong. I like his weapon.
Oh, he's just so strong and
Oh, he
powerful.
got big wicked arms.
His forearms are like the size of my head. He looks off dreamily. And with that, we will go back to Arnon and Marith. You hear her saying, "Don't dig too deep, otherwise you may cause a collapse in the tomb."
Tomb?
And she keeps
Tomb?
and um and Marth goes, "I know this." Well, it's like, "I know this town isn't really too I mean, I didn't think this town was old enough to have a tomb underneath it. And I mean, surely Garland would have mentioned it, or what's the innkeeper's name? He mentions the innkeeper. He's like, I mean, did they mention anything of a tomb to you guys? I know you guys are all pretty well off with with the innkeeper and the tavern keeper.
Being totally honest, I really don't listen to anything they say.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could stick around, but I think that in and of itself might be something to ponder over.
Generally, don't tombs have some sort of fortune with them?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it might not be for dead bodies. It might be for sealing or encrypting of some sort. I'm not really sure. And as you guys are discussing this, you hear uh, y-
I heard it. Sorry. Yep, pretty much.
you hear her stop barking orders at the people, and you hear footsteps approaching where you guys are hiding.
Oh, fuck. There's nowhere we can, like, go deeper into?
You could go in the house if you wanted. You could try the door of the house and see if it's unlocked. Or you
Isn't
could
that
hide in
what
the
they're trying to
house.
collapse?
I don't know if I mean you didn't hear you what she said was
Weren't they working on
don't
that? Or am I getting my...
don't dig too deep or you might collapse the tomb.
Okay. I'm gonna try and go back into the house.
So it sounds like it sounds like she didn't want them to like dig where they were digging because it could cause some sort of damage. So you're going in the house. You're going in the house right now?
I'm gonna try, yeah.
Okay, you try the door and it is unlocked. You hear the footsteps
Oh, just
approaching
lucky
closer.
me. Open it quickly.
Open quickly, go inside.
Yeah. He's shoving Marathon first.
Okay. You shove him inside, and inside the house, um, it's eh, it's a pretty small home. It's got a bed and a cooktop. It's got a little like table on the inside, on like in the middle of the room, with one chair and like one little like set of like silverware, at the table, and like cutlery and stuff of that sort. Um, mm,
Does it seem like we're in the clear now?
you hear the footsteps approach the door, and the door begins to open.
Oh my...
The bed is high up enough off the ground for you guys to hide underneath.
Okay.
Okay, so you hide under the bed, you drag Marath with you.
Yeah.
Roll me another stealth check.
Oh my god, I've been rolling so good. Please.
Marath succeeded.
Wait, stealth? 12.
Yeah, 12.
Oh my god.
For now, that's gonna work.
Oh, fuck.
That's gonna work for now. The door opens and you hear the footsteps of the woman. She's grumbling to herself as she enters, and she stops nearby the the cooking top area, and she fiddles with some stuff on the counter, and she's like, the damn priest in the tomb. Ugh, that damn priest telling us where to dig and when to dig. I can't believe I have to follow that damn man's orders again. Just trying to do it the best. It's the best for the town. The best for the town. In the morning, I can tell the other believers. My progress, and we'll be fine. And we can report our progress to the priest, and then he can tell us what the moving stones will say next. Okay. Yep. And you hear water running, and she like splashes her face, and she goes, "Whew, okay, and she leaves and goes back, and you hear her footsteps fading as she gets further from the house.
Of course, it's her own
Um,
fucking house. We hide in the house of the person we're hiding from.
Marth like turns to you, and his hand is over your mouth because you were like breathing a little too loud, and for reference, he rolled a natural 20.
Oh my god.
So he's like his like hand is over your mouth, and he lets go. He's like, priest and believers, and all right, this seems like a lot.
Cult.
What did you
He's
say?
just cult.
Cult. Oh, Cedar, that's just beautiful. All right, so Marth begins to like drag himself out from under the bed. What do you want to do?
He's just gonna lay there for a second and go, these people are so fucking weird. And then he's gonna come out.
Okay,
Everybody in
And
this
Mar-
town is
yeah,
fucking weirdo.
I know. Tell me about it. And he looks through like the window in front of the door and like peeks out, and he's like, "All right, I think we're good. I think we should get out of here." And so he like cracks open the door, and he's like very low to the ground. Like you don't even hear his footsteps when he walks. And he exits, and he leaves the door slightly ajar for you.
Can I do a perception check to see if anything
Mhm.
okay
Mhm.
catches my eye?
Mm-hmm.
I want to use my metal one. It goes thunk.
Yeah, it's good.
Are you
It's
ready?
good
Are you
luck.
ready?
It's good luck. Yeah.
That's
Damn.
a 16. And then
16.
perception. Oh, I have a 0. Okay, 16.
Okay.
I have such good
Um,
luck today.
On. Okay. You do find something.
It's
Give me 1
Mishi.
second. I'll be right back. Yeah,
Yep, that's what
you
I'm
see
here.
Celia. No, you see the Mishi looking through the window.
Hi.
Hi, Cedar.
What that Mel?
Guest appearance from Cedar.
Hi.
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 So, you perception check, and on the counter that like you saw her like standing next to from under the bed, you see an envelope with a seal on it that it's like like a wax seal. The wax seal. Are you looking at my stream right now?
It just shows the map.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, then yes.
You see this seal on the front of it.
Oh,
The other
It's an
Illuminati?
envelope. It's an
Okay.
envelope with this wax seal. It's like a deep brown wax. It looks like it looks very like clay-like almost.
Arnon's gonna
Um,
take out his notebook and try to sketch down what he's seeing, like copy it down.
yeah. And it looks like it's like a letter envelope. It's not sealed, it's open. It just
Okay.
has that wax seal on it.
Okay.
That's what I wanted.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. And all right, what else do you want to do?
I guess that's it. If that's the only thing that like catches my eye.
Okay.
I don't want to leave a trace, or I would have taken it.
Yeah. So you exit, and Martha's like, all right, I think we make ourselves scarce, because this seems a little fishier than just her wanting us to piss off.
I agree.
Right. And you guys start heading back to the inn. It's like early evening, so the sun's starting to set. Still humid as fuck out. It still is like very gross feeling. Do you want to explore any more, or do you want to head back to the inn?
He's gonna ask Marth, do you think that
Mhm.
guy is gone now?
Guy.
The
Which
guy
guy?
with
You
Kaz.
oh, I mean, I don't know. I can only hope so. I mean, I'm still not. I still can't stay in the inn. I know that that dreadful lady is still sick, but I mean, she told me I can't go back to the inn, so I'll probably just sleep out in the back of something. I don't
Where
know.
have you
I
been
know.
sleeping?
They have a little. If you've looked out back, they have a little. Goodness, what's the word? They have some stables for horses, and I've just been sleeping in one of those empty stables. It's quite comfy. It's got hay. It's got
In Peanut's old
hay.
stable? You've been sleeping in
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
we
mean,
could
it's
sneak you up to the room. I mean, she's bedbound.
yeah, but we still have to get past that little halfling at the front. I don't really know if he's too keen on me either, but I haven't had a chance to interact with him yet, so I guess I wouldn't really know. We could try.
I think
I'm
we should
always down for
try.
a good. I'm always down for the good old the good old Sword Coast try. All right, here we go. You guys make your way back to the inn. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. You go back to the inn and you open the door. Marth is kind of like hanging back a little bit,
Pull your
waiting
rat
for your
hat
signal.
down.
Rat hat down. Um,
Make a
you,
rat
like,
come out of it.
are you
Please,
are you encouraging him to like be stealthy going in there?
Um, I mean, I guess he looks different now that he's covered. A little bit. Enough to not be like,
Are you
okay, that's
so you're just gonna
literally
try and
a
like puff?
zombie.
So you're just gonna try and like have him puff his chest
We're
out
gonna
and
be,
walk in?
yeah, we're gonna be bold and we're just gonna head straight up to the room because Arnis never bothered to talk to that guy anyways, so why start
Yeah.
now?
Yeah. Okay, so you enter the inn.
He's gonna
You
try
like.
and like position himself though, like between the viewpoint, like between the guy
Yeah.
at the desk and Marth.
I'm gonna have the guy at the desk roll a wisdom check just to see what he wants to do. He kind of looks at you guys and he squints and he's like, you know, guests are extra, right?
Uh,
If you want, if you want to add an extra, I know we're practically giving you this room for free. I'm not gonna, harp on you about payment for you guys, but I mean we can't keep letting people stay in the inn without making them pay. I made the night guy pay when he came back down and asked about a room. I just, if guests are extra, it's a gold for a guest. I'm sorry.
just okay, and he's gonna give him a gold.
Okay, so take 1 gold off.
Okay.
He's like, and he was like, pleasure doing business as you guys like walk up. And enter Marth and Arnon Learstorm into the room. Nick's what are Nick's what are Nick, Celia, and Casimir doing?
Kaz is still just laying on the bed.
Yeah, still just freaking laying about.
Nick's
Celia
got
is too,
comfortable.
but
He
He's
took,
like
he
he's
took his
already
clothes off.
showered. He's already showered. Like his boots are like by the door. Like his shield's like up against the wall.
Is he in his
He's just ready for a
jammies?
freaking nap.
You all look
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
yep.
Did I miss anything?
Nope.
No. Not really.
No.
Okay. And he's gonna kind of look around awkwardly because they're all just like they're silent.
Yeah, they're all just kind of like
Um,
little non-verbal hangout sesh, I guess. There
Kaz
are.
is just like processing. He's just thinking about home and what Iridian said, and he's just like, ah.
are you guys gonna ask me what I did?
Yeah. What's in your bag? Because he can also just like smell like the loaf coming from his.
He's floating to it like a cartoon
I'm not even
character
gonna make
to
you roll for
alive.
that. That's fucking funny.
Okay,
just
well,
silly.
I didn't plan on giving this out now, but he's gonna dig in his bag and take out the what is it, like a macaroon.
Yeah, it's like bottom, like it's like the bottom of a macaron. It's got like a cream cheese, like sweet cream cheese on top.
And he's
That's how the guy described it.
He's gonna go over to Celia and he's gonna hand it to her.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
For me.
And he's gonna say, I would like to talk to you privately at some point. Eventually.
Yeah, whenever you want.
Okay, well. Okay.
Do
And
you
he's
guys
gonna
wanna-
walk away.
Do you
Walk
guys want
back.
to do that now?
Nope.
You guys
No.
could like leave and come
No.
back. Okay. Okay. Is it just long rest time? We have an early bedtime.
He's okay, I want to fill them in on the tomb stuff that they found.
Okay. Okay. So, what Arnon tells you all is, I mean, unless you want to narrate it, because I
No,
can
go
just
ahead,
tell them
go ahead.
what you know. Okay.
And
What
he
Arnon
has the
tells you
like
all-
thing sketched out so he can show him the
Yeah.
thing.
What Arnon tells you all is that he and Marth, when they were exploring the northern side of town, stumbled upon the town quarry, and while all was well at first, when they interacted with the woman that appeared to be running the quarry, she was very short and told them to get out, and so, of course they stuck around and eavesdropped. And through their eavesdropping, they've gathered that underneath Red Larch is a tomb that houses some sort of stone that gives them information. There is a priest in the tomb telling the woman digging out, who runs the quarry, where to dig, as to not collapse the tomb, but to keep running the quarry successfully. And if she does as he says, she and the other believers, whoever they are, can be given interpretations of the stone, whatever that means. And when Arnon shows you all the symbol, he shows you, if you look at my live stream, he shows you this symbol in the top right, the little triangle with the stick through it.
Nobody's seen this before.
That's in the dungeon, in the cave that we were in, above the door.
Was it?
Remember that?
Remember?
That's what he
Remember
says.
Is that what he says? Is that what he says?
Yes.
Remember that?
Remember that? Nix is like swinging his feet over the edge right now.
I
Like,
It's like he's wearing like striped pajamas with like a candle and like the long hat.
yeah,
Remember
with the little ball on the end of it,
Remember that?
and it
I-
jiggles when he moves his head.
I can't say I do, but I'm glad you did.
Okay.
How did
I
you do
remember.
that?
What?
Nix,
This
you
is like
Oh,
such,
I
this is
just
such
remember.
Nick's behavior too, because he'll
Nix,
say
you
something like
really surprise
actually
me
smart.
sometimes.
he says
How
something
did you
super smart, and then he's
remember
like, "What are you talking about?"
Remember that?
Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, also wait, wasn't this also the symbol in Kaz's bag? We looked
Kaz?
I looked in there. I think I looked in there and I think I
I
saw
looked
something,
in there.
something
The bag
weird
of
looking
holding?
at me.
When you looked in the
Yes.
bag, you didn't see anything but a void, and a voice screamed at you to get out.
Okay, never mind. I think
Wait,
it's
wasn't it in my? It was in my drift globe.
The symbol in that was just
Just a
was just
triangle.
it was a purple eye.
Oh.
Wow, we're just seeing so many shapes.
This
That's
is like
what he says.
This is the perfect example of like the Mandela effect happening.
Nick's going, we're seeing so many shapes.
We're seeing so many shapes right now.
Cass walks
And
over and
he's
like
like,
pats her on the
"Wow."
shoulder. I'm really proud
He's-
of you, bud.
He's in his lovely pajamas with his big old nightcap.
I'm really proud of you there, Nix.
Okay, well,
The nightcap has little holes in it for his horns. It's very cute.
I just wanted to
Remember
share
that?
with you guys before.
Remember that?
You said this was at the quarry. Where's
Mhm.
that?
It's very
The
furthest
north of town? Yeah.
northwest of town. Yeah, it's the big old fucking.
It's by the smiley
18?
face.
Yeah, it is. It's right next to the smiley face.
Okay, I see. I see. We should go check that out in the daytime.
Okay.
I think so.
I
You know,
think
we never
we
even
should be.
Talk to Pell.
I don't think we need to tell a little girl that she's gonna burn alive.
Yeah.
Just tell her that the ghost won't bother her
That
anymore.
the ghost is coming.
I
Look out, little girl.
I think she'll get the hint when he stops coming back. Hopefully,
The little girl.
unless you guys
little-
want to go talk
If
to
he's
the
still
little
showing
girl.
up, we have another problem.
little little
Yeah, then we
pig,
gotta
little
get rid of that
pig, yeah.
pedophile ghost.
Oh yeah.
You guys
But-
are
He's
gonna
only
fight
talking to
the
kids.
ghost.
If we're gonna go
You didn't
back
even
to the
see
quarry,
the ghost after you guys finished the dungeon. You didn't see. He just wasn't there.
I'm glad, personally.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
get him out of here.
He took the hint.
If we're gonna go back to the quarry, I think we should do it sneakily. Me and Marth walked up and it didn't turn out that good. So
yeah, the woman there told us to fuck off pretty quickly as well. She didn't really give us much of a chance to say anything.
and then we went into her house.
We did. It was a very cute home. It's a shame that she's such a dick. Otherwise, the house would have been,
Yeah, maybe you guys could have had a
Cute.
sleepover.
cute woman. Okay,
Okay.
well, you flirt with a bakery worker. No, I'm not.
I
flirting
was
with the
only
toy worker.
flirting to get the
Bro, what's
free
going on?
bread.
Alright,
What's going
that's
on?
fine. You flirt with whoever you want. I'm not gonna tell you who you can't flirt with.
Nick is just like he's just like eyeing the both
I'm not
of them.
bothered.
I'm not
Arden like
bothered.
opens his mouth to say something and then he just shakes his head. I'm not doing this
there
in front
is-
of everybody.
Are the
Alright.
quarry
Toxic.
people gonna be like
Can I do an
digging
insight
throughout
check
the
to
whole
see if I
night, or can we sneak back even if it's dark and they're not there anymore?
What was
I don't
Mishi
need
saying?
sleep.
I was,
What,
I
Mishi?
was just gonna say, can I do an insight check to see if I can pick up on this dynamic between Arnon and and Marth?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Nat
Okay.
20.
Wait,
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
it's any time to use my inspiration. It'd be now.
Pretty much.
You want to? You can roll with advantage if you want.
Oh my
Yeah, I'll roll
god.
with advantage. I'll roll with advantage. Okay.
Alright, you do that.
Oh,
Okay.
Mishi.
First roll is a 12.
hmm
Second roll is a 12. Wait, I forgot to add my modifier.
DC is
Yeah.
just one.
What is it? Where is it? 17.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Yeah, you see his dick.
Yeah, you see his dick.
That's exactly how you said it too.
Yeah, you
You
see
Yeah,
see
you
his
see his
dick.
dick.
It's not like an amazing roll, so I don't want to give you too much.
I don't think they're being
Okay,
that
can I do
stupid
it?
about it.
What part of the dynamic do you want? Like, what are you looking for?
I'm trying to see because we heard Marth mention Arnon flirting with the bakery worker. I want to see
Yeah.
if it
That's kind
bothers-
of crazy too because Arnon's been
bothers
nice to
Marth.
nobody.
Uh, he's like yeah, you just flirt with like a random bakery guy. And only because he was a twink as well. He's kind of bothered about it. I'll give you that. He's bothered. It definitely bothered him a little bit.
Celia
He's in
goes,
his
"Why are you
feelings a little
angry?"
Does Nix want?
Wait, can I
Jojo,
do
you
that?
said Nix wants to.
Celia
want-
goes,
yeah.
"Let's unpack this."
Okay. Yep.
Hey Marth, why does it bother you so
Huh.
much that Arnon flirted with the bakery worker?
Okay. Damn.
He locks eyes with you and he goes, "It doesn't bother me.
Well, it seems like it does.
Not at all.
It
He's
doesn't?
his own man. No, we're old friends. He can flirt with whoever he wants. It doesn't bother me."
You
No,
don't
we're
care at
both
all?
men.
Can I flirt with him?
What does Nyx get on insight? Are you using your inspiration, or you just
Why is
rolling
everybody
straight?
using
Regular, but also
inspiration?
but also have a +2.
You're using inspiration or no?
Ooh, I got a 3.
You
Tell
got
me
3?
nothing.
Yeah, Nyx is already thinking about all the
That-
wonderful
well-
dreams he's gonna have. Nyx is like, damn, I didn't have a beer today. I need a beer. Oh,
He's
that's all
itching.
Nyx got. Yep, he's itching a little bit.
What? So you don't care if I flirt with
What do you
anybody?
need their
You don't care a
inspiration
little
for
bit?
this?
He looks at you, and you see his his jaw clenches, and he's like, no, not at all.
Can I start flirting with Arnon?
Listen, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm not stopping you from fucking each other in your own room. That's fine. I mean, you do whatever you want. It doesn't bother me a bit.
Hey, it's your room too now.
I mean, if you insist, I assumed I was more of a visitor.
And then he makes himself comfortable.
I told
if
you,
you
those stables
insist.
back there, they're pretty comfy.
You can't
Yeah, he
sleep in
gets-
Peanut's stable.
He gets naked.
He
Nice
learned
one.
it. He learned
Doesn't
it from
use it.
Arnon.
Yep, and his butt's up in the air.
Well, what bed is he gonna sleep in? Aren't there only 4
There's-
beds?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
there's
they
only 4
have to
beds.
share.
I was just gonna make him sleep on the floor unless somebody said something.
Oh my god,
Um,
this is
they
a
have to
fan
share
fiction
the bed
trope.
after having this conversation.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys understand how big the smile on my face is right now.
Doesn't he
that
also
attaboy
not even need
him.
to sleep?
Yeah, he doesn't need to sleep. He could just sit on the floor all night, and that would just be fine. I mean, Peanut's not using his stable anymore, so
Yeah,
I don't
but
see
he
why I
used
can't
to-
just use the stable.
And being out there alone, and nobody in the town likes you. Well,
yeah,
they like you more now.
And everyone hates you?
been there, done that.
I think I'm tired of this
Um,
conversation.
You can
Right,
sleep in my
right.
bed, Boris.
Okay, I mean, sure, I guess. I don't care. I already told you I could sleep out in the stable for all I care.
Can I
That's
do an
what
insight
I've been
check?
doing for the last couple nights. What are you trying to gain? Yes, go
Oh
right
my
ahead.
God.
How
Do
bothered
whatever
is
your
he?
little- About what?
Um,
I'll give you this one for free. He just looks like he's over this conversation.
Okay.
He wants it to be done.
my twin.
Totally not a self
What if Arnon and I share a bed, and then Marth, you can have Arnon's bed?
I was sleeping in a stable a night ago. I could sleep wherever the fuck you want me to sleep. I don't care.
No. We're gonna share.
Right.
We traveled together before. It's nothing new.
No, not at all.
Damn.
Damn.
Something I haven't seen.
Okay, can we just go to
Um,
bed?
Kaz mentioned wanting to go
Like
back
7
to
PM.
the quarry in the middle of the night. Is that what? Yeah, it's like 7 p.m. right now. It's like 7:30.
This is like the most Arnon's ever spoke ever.
Yeah, this is the most Arnon exposition we've ever gotten. We didn't even get this much in like his big lore moment in the dungeon. We're getting more in the background scene right now.
And then
This is
Cedar
like a-
going,
this-
when's the butt sex?
So, but how hot and bothered? Can I roll to see how hot and bothered he is?
Okay, we're going. I'm
I
gonna
roll
go to
see
bed.
if he's hard.
Good night,
What about
everybody.
I rolled to go to bed.
Glory!
We're going there in the morning.
Oh, what if there's?
Are we going there in the
what if
middle of
they-
the night?
Oh my
Yeah,
fuck.
'cause
Let's
We can
just
split
go
the party
now.
again.
No,
We
bro,
can
stop
split the
digging
party
at
again
night.
if somebody wants to sleep, and we can split the party again if you guys want.
I don't want to sleep.
I
Let's
play-
go.
Can I play? Oh,
Marth was like about to get in bed with you. He was like, all right, I mean, I guess we're going again.
Can I
Here
roll
we
to see if he's
go.
disappointed?
Go for it.
everyone
No,
roll.
No, I don't want to.
Everybody roll. Everyone give me a group insight check. Just everyone
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Wait.
That's a natural 20.
10.
Yeah, he looks mad. He looks like he wanted to get in bed. You can't.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Natural 20 gives you that he's pissed off he didn't get to lay in bed with a guy.
Aw. His favorite
Can
guy.
Cedar said, "Can you roll to see if you will instantly fall asleep or not?" Sure.
I thought we're going
I
now.
guess.
We're going.
Okay, so you guys all exit the room.
Kaz is gonna go grab Iridian.
Did Nick
move
change
just
out
for
of his
fun.
jammies?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yep.
say, Nyx is like, oh man, and he just puts his shoes back on, but he's probably like
Nyx
partially
was
still in his
already
pajamas.
prepared.
No, this
Can
is what he
you
looks like.
have
No,
the
it's
hat
what you
on
just
still?
sent. This is what he looks like. This is what Nyx looks like. So yeah, unequipped his chainmail unless he puts it back on over his pajamas. This is what he looks like. Sage, can you put
Yeah.
that Can you put that picture up when you post the video? The one with the guy
Yeah,
running with his,
yeah.
with his slippers on. That's Nyx right now. Yeah. So you
Can we
guys
add those
leave.
clothes to his inventory?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Iridian and I'm gonna tell him to not bring his loud armor.
You go in and he's like out like a log.
Aww.
Can I play a
and
song to wake him up?
yeah, give me a performance check. Unless you want it
It's
to be
actually-
shit.
I
Do you
was
want
gonna
it to
say
be
it's actually
shit?
better if it's terrible.
Okay, so I'll
Oh,
let you
can
purposefully
Celia
fail.
go, good morning?
Yeah.
Good
Sunshine.
morning, good morning, Mr. Knight. And
I'm just imagining Kaz just called Celia in and asked her to perform.
he just
No,
opens
Kaz
his
just like
eyes.
looked in.
He just opens his eyes while he's still laying down, and he sits up and he looks at you. Celia's like, "Are we?
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, it's you again. All right. I mean, sure thing. I mean, it's." And he looks out the window. He's like, It looks like it's nighttime, but yeah, sure, I guess.
Just leave
and
your
he's-
arm with
needs
him.
you. Your leash needs you.
Kaz is just standing there looking very apologetic.
Yeah, that's what. No, I'm looking at the GIF that JoJo just sent, and that's canonically what Celia's doing. And
It's
and
just
so he
the
gets
way
up.
we all got in
and-
bed and then all got out of bed.
See, yeah, you guys all got back together, and now you're all going the fuck back outside again. Why not? You guys go back outside, and it's definitely starting to get dark out. It's still super hot. Like the weather outside definitely did not get any
We're all
any
gonna have
more.
to take our clothes off. It's so hot outside.
Oh my god, no! And it's the sun is set. Everyone is indoors. There's not a soul outside. You all start making your way to the quarry, and as you do, I want everybody to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Perception.
Can I have advantage?
Nope.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No,
Please.
I got a 21.
Perception?
Yeah, but
19.
I got a
18.
18.
Oh my
okay.
God.
Well, everyone just sees it. I'm not even gonna roll for the fucking Dumb and Dumber. We're just gonna say that you guys see it. Off to the in the furthest corner of the give me 1 second.
So Arnon, what were they saying again? He's whispering.
Who?
The people at the quarry. What were they talking about?
Oh. It just seemed weird. And it seemed like there were some cult vibes. Cult.
Like the eternal flame.
I don't know.
And then I looked to Nyx, because wasn't the eternal flame the people that killed its mom?
Oh.
Ooh.
Hey, did your mom die?
Is
Is this how your mom died?
Yes.
Is your mom dead as hell?
Yes.
This
She's
is the
like,
first time Celia's hearing about it, so Celia's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
That's why your mom is dead. Dead as hell.
Yes. Yes. Stop.
I didn't say
Okay.
anything. I just looked
Yes,
at him like
stop.
the eternal
So-
flame. Like, aren't these
Stop.
the people you want to like get? Weren't you looking for them or something?
Is your mama dead? Dead as hell? What shoes does she have on in her casket?
That's what Arnon said to him the
Mom.
first time that he told him.
Is your mom's dead as hell?
Is your mom dead as hell?
Your mom's dead as fuck.
What shoes does she have on in her casket?
Slippers.
Slippers.
Oh,
That's just so sweet.
Nix.
Oh, Nix.
But no, for real, Nix. Do you know this organization?
Kind of.
Okay, what does kind of entail?
The day that my mom went
Can you
missing,
stop
they left
talking
me a
so
note.
loud?
Okay, sorry.
He just canonically doesn't know how to whisper.
Yep.
Probably.
Can you tell your
and the-
story, please, God? Please.
Yes.
Hurry up! Tell me your backstory now!
Okay, the day that my mom was gone, they left me a note. It didn't say anything on it.
What symbol? Was a symbol or
Why the fuck would somebody leave a note after they killed somebody?
Is it just a
I
blank piece
know.
of paper?
Do you still have the note?
I thought you said she
No.
wasn't dead and she was just gone. Or is that your dad?
Damn.
Getting them mixed up.
Do you have a dad?
Which
My
one's
dad's
dead?
alive and he's really annoying.
It's canon. Yeah, okay, while you guys are whispering this to each other,
Loud as fuck,
like the-
too.
yeah, this is a conversation you're having on the way to the quarry. In the furthest corner of the quarry, you all see two masked figures in robes. The masks themselves don't appear to be anything super notable, but I can show you what they look like. 1 second. One
Oh my
freaking
god,
second.
it's like that one music video.
It's like Dark Horse.
Did you say music? Did you say
Do you
music?
guys listen to Katy Perry?
No, that one D&D one. And then it's a kid, and he killed the kid, and then he goes, loot that body. Do you know what I'm talking
Loot
about?
that
Oh,
body.
and then he's like, what does he say? Like, you're
Loot
so
that
short or
body.
something?
Yeah, he's a bard.
He's a bard, get him.
He's a bard. Get him.
Celia, have
You're
you
short.
tried your sweet treat that I got you yet?
What
No,
the
I'm gonna eat it soon though. Don't worry.
I just kind of guessed what you would like.
And then he
I
turns
love
to
everything.
Kaz turns to Viridian and just looks
I
at him
love
like, what do you think
everything.
about these people?
Iridian like shrugs his shoulders at you and he's like, I thought we were supposed to be being quiet, but it sounds like we've all kind of given up on that venture.
I'm fucking whispering.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
And maybe you should fucking whisper.
No need to
Don't
take
yell
that
at
tone.
him.
I was
You
joking.
tell him to fucking whisper.
I
Have a
He
was
little
was whispering.
whispering.
Everyone roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
Oh, well,
What's a
I'm
group
being
stealth check? So
sneaky as
now
hell.
the two
I got a
NPCs
nat
are gonna
16.
roll.
7.
Roll one.
Wait.
So
9.
okay, okay. Pause real quick. So this is a group of 6
Everyone,
right now.
just write it in the chat.
Everyone write it in
so we
chat. Yeah,
can-
everyone send it in the voice chat.
Or 20. I meant to say dirty.
Okay, so success, failure. Failure and success. So success, failure. Okay. So because a natural
fuck.
1 counts as 2 failures in group checks,
What the fuck?
I think. Hang on. I could be wrong. I need to double check my information real quick. I'm lazy. I'm gonna say that a natural one counts as 2 failures.
That's fine by me.
As you guys see this, the masked robed figures in the furthest end of the quarry, they both look directly at you, and
Oh,
they
shit.
immediately run deeper into the quarry, and they disappear from sight.
Would it be a bad idea to run after them?
I'll do it.
Uh,
I'll do it if you do it.
I think they know that
Oh.
we.
Let's fucking run!
Oh, really? I never would have realized.
What the?
Okay, so you guys
Both
all
for running.
run after them, and you follow the direction that they fled, and you find yourselves in a stone tunnel. So you find yourselves in like this little tunnel here. I'm gonna make a big old party token for now. And so you guys are right here. What color do we want the party token to be?
All of us combined is brown.
I'm voting red because that's the color of our server icon.
Brown. How about a brownish red?
Blood. The color of blood.
Blood.
Yeah.
The color of freaking blood. Okay. So you guys all enter like a stone tunnel. This tunnel. Okay, let me pull up the descriptor. This wide, irregularly shaped cavern has a floor of smooth bedrock, damp dirt, and stone, with tree roots protruding here and there to make up the walls. The 5-foot wide tunnel leads off to the north, or in this case the south, because you guys are approaching from the north. And it carries on into a larger cavern.
Okay. Is this okay? Should we just keep going in, or
I mean, we're already here.
okay? Let's go.
I do
Are we
think
still sneaking at this point, or are we just like
I mean, they've
regular?
seen us.
they know. Yeah, they do know that you
They
guys
saw
are
us, but
there.
they don't know that we followed them, so I think maybe we can still be cautious.
I'm not gonna say who, but somebody did say like pretty loudly, "Okay, let's fucking chase them."
Oh yeah, never
Um,
mind.
Arnon has like
So-
slinked to the back of the group, and he's
Okay.
just standing in the back.
So the knight, who Kaz is affectionately referred to a couple of times now by Iridian, he goes, "I think one of us should probably stand guard at the entrance. It could be
You.
anyone. Okay, sure, why not?" And he posts up at the entrance of this tunnel, and he stands guard. And he says, "Just shout if you need anything, I guess. I don't know how deep this goes, but I should be able to hear you."
Well, you'll know if I need something. You'll know
Yep.
if I'm dead.
Well, I hope not. I
You know
I
if I'm
hope not, because
It's like
you know,
Nix's
then
mom.
I'm a bit of a shitty guard.
I
Yeah,
just,
Nix thinks of his mom.
I just told him what to do and he listened. That's crazy.
That's his job.
You trained him
Like a
well.
loyal dog.
You've
I
whipped him
didn't
well.
train
You've
him.
whipped him good. Um.
And Iridian
So-
can hear all of this.
So Arnon, Kaz, Cilia, Nyx, and Marith all descend further into this tunnel. The tunnel gives way to. I want to do a. Okay, well I can't move shit, so I just might as well have it like that. You all follow the path, and it leads to. Okay, I see. I read this wrong. It leads to a wide, irregularly shaped cavern floor with a floor of smooth bedrock. Damp dirt and stone with tree roots protruding here and there make up the walls. A 5 foot wide tunnel that you leads up to the north that you guys all came from, and to the east is a stone slab, a door with a rusty pull string, and oh, okay. A 5 foot wide tunnel leads off to the north, and a stone slab that is a door with a rusty pull string leads to the east. By the stone door, you see on the floor a couple of well used cloaks and a water skin that were left behind.
Can
We should put the
I
cloaks on?
well,
Ooh,
can I
that's a good idea.
first like do detect evil nearby?
You'll just have to use a spell slot.
Okay.
So you want to detect
Just like the door and the cloak, like that area.
like that area, you don't sense anything.
Okay.
In this immediate area itself, like if you like, I don't know where you guys are. Where were you when you casted this?
Like, well, I'm gonna say Nyx is probably at like the front of the line or group.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Group leader
yeah,
IGL.
just walk. Yep, he just walks up to the door in the cloak and he just like,
So like right here.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Also, little character tokens. So you all have your own little character
Oh
tokens.
my
Oh, look at
god.
us!
Yeah,
Oh,
just
we're so
little
cute.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
you
thank
walk
you,
up to
thank
the
you.
door. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that's just wonderful. Thank you. Hold your applause, please.
Okay.
In your duration, you sense any duration you sense the location of aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of yourself. You also sense whether the hollow spell is active, and if so, where. The spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead. So, within 30 feet of you, you do not detect any of those things. You do sense an undead, and you turn around and you see where the sense is pointing, and it is pointing to it's pointing toward Marth.
Wouldn't
Okay.
he also sense Celia because Celia is from the Feywild?
True. Yeah. So you sense a fey and you sense undead.
Hey.
What color do you want Marth to be? Sage. What?
Oh man, I don't know. I like
Isn't he, like-
associate him with red, but that is Nyx.
There's already the red marker there. We could
I
just leave that
know.
as him.
Wait, but that's Nyx.
Isn't he gray?
No, I mean like the red one.
Oh,
With, like, the
we have
group.
tokens now. Yeah, make him red.
Make him red. What shade?
Like
Yeah.
a dark red.
Dark red.
Like that, yeah.
Like a dark red. Okay. So Nyx, you're at the door, and you do not. The only thing that your sense picks up is Celia and Marth, and that's all you sense.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, that's all I can do.
Well, that's all I fucking got.
That's the extent of my abilities.
Cass is gonna walk over. I'm gonna grab a cloak and put it on.
Okay. It's just a dark brown cloak. It's nothing special.
They're all wearing the cloak, so we could try and be sneaky.
Ooh, smart. Nyx puts the other one on because he has his pajamas under.
Okay, that's just beautiful. So you guys put the cloak on. Nobody else does though. So,
We're their
There's
only two, right?
prisoners.
yeah, there's only 2.
Sure, okay.
It's okay.
How well could we see the guys who are like running from us?
You could see them. Like, you mean like the faces?
Yeah, and just like their bodies and stuff too, I guess.
Oh yeah, like what
Um,
sizes are they?
What sizes are they?
How big are their dicks?
How big are their
Whoa.
fucking wieners? How big are they? Are they goofy? Do they exude presence? Well, how big are they? One was like of a wider, stockier build. He was pretty big. So the cloak like fits Nick's pretty well, almost like loosely. And the other one was of like average build, so like not too notable. So one's like pretty big, belongs to a bigger, probably a bigger person, like stronger, like booyah, big person. Other one belongs to someone of average build.
Okay. That's it.
And in front of you, Nyx, there is a stone slab door with a rusty pole ring leading east.
Um, a pull. You said a pull string?
Pole ring, like like knocker, like a big knocker ring. Like you
Oh,
I guess we gotta go in, and I guess
Knockers?
the
yeah.
people who are first should
like
be me
boobs.
and Nyx,
No.
Like breasts?
since we're in our robes.
Is it like a door where I have to I have to
Like this,
knock
Joe.
or like to be let in, or is it like can I just go through the door?
It's just the doorknob, right?
Joe, it's like this. Are you
Oh,
looking at my stream?
okay. Yes.
Yeah, it's like the doorknob. That's right.
Okay, is it a pull door?
Do you try it?
I pull.
The door opens.
Okay, I go
Whoa.
in
I follow.
Okay.
sneakily.
So are you sneaking? You don't have your armor on, do you?
No,
No, he's
so I'm
in
not.
his
Okay.
jammies.
Are you trying to
Not
be
in my
stealthy?
pajamas. We're just trying not to be like noticed.
Noisy as fuck.
Obvious, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the pecking
Blending
order here
in.
so I know for reference? So there's Nyx in the front. What else?
Kaz behind him.
Arnold's
Kaz.
keeping him and Marth in the back.
Okay. Are you first or is Marin first?
I'm a be in the back.
And Celia's just smack all dab right in the middle.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yep. Okay, well that's just beautiful. Okay, so you all walk in, and I'll put you right here for reference, just so that I know where you're at. You all walk in. 60 feet beyond the stone door, the tunnel levels out. Two stone reliefs of stern dwarves in chainmail and carrying battle axes face each other across the tunnel. The carvings stand out from the passage walls and have gaps around them so that they could be doors. The passage continues past them. So what you have is let me try and move that just a little bit. Let me try and move that just a little bit. You have stone dwarf right here, stone dwarf right here, and there's openings around the sides of them so that you could pass through them as though they're they're there like guarding the entrance, but they're stone. They're not like living dwarves. If that makes sense. And then the path carries on ahead. Like it levels, so it goes down and then it levels out flat going this way, but you can't see that far ahead.
Okay. Well, I want to check out the right side first. So just like
So-
walk down. Yeah.
Okay, do you go like past the dwarf, like you're walking through the door?
Yeah.
Can
Oh,
wait,
okay.
can I do a perception check really quick to see
Sure.
or an investigation to see if they're like trapped?
Go for it.
Okay. Which one would it be? Investigation or perception?
Investigation in this case.
That's a 16.
Nothing. You can't
Okay.
You can't make out anything.
Okay.
So it's like I'll move that right here. So you got the stone dwarves and like the paths that lead onward. So Nyx goes forward and goes around this corner. The path tapers off to the west, so you look down and it tapers off to your right. But you can't see beyond that hallway. There doesn't appear to be
Okay.
anything on the walls. The floor is the same as this tunnel that you're currently in, so it's just a stone pathway. But there appears to be nothing special about the hallway at first glance.
Okay, other direction.
You want to go north?
Yep.
Okay. So Nyx goes north here. Same scenario, but like flipped around. So you see the path lead off to. You see the path lead off to the. Ah! You see the path lead off to the right. About 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There's about 35 feet of this just straight hallway. But the path leads off to the right, so you can't quite see what's there.
Should we keep walking down this hallway?
I mean, we could.
Okay, let's go. And
Okay.
then they keep walking.
So you take this path, and as you approach, further like about 20 feet into this hallway, you catch the scent of death flowing back your direction.
Like, is it like old death or like fresh death? Like someone
Like-
is currently
Like
decomposing.
dead body rotting bad, like what you smelled back in the necromancer's cave almost.
Oh no.
Not like as like magically sinister from what you can tell at first glance, but it smells like a dead body that's been there for a while. The tunnel opens up into a square room that reeks of decaying flesh. So, do you all keep walking?
He like Nyx turns around to look at Kaz and he's like, "It wasn't Arnon talking about like a priest and like at the tomb and like are we is like
Something about
are
a
they moving
cult.
bodies?"
Well, why would they be putting them in? I mean, I guess it is a tomb. Maybe I mean, we should check it out.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys approach, and you all are about right here, I'll say. So
Okay.
as you approach the square room, the rank stench of decaying flesh permeates your nostrils. You peek inside and you see 3 human corpses reduced to little more than bloody bone and sinew, and they're
Oh.
splayed in the room's center. 2 oversized rats root among the bodies, stopping to chew flesh that they've pulled free.
Oh.
If
God.
Nyx and Kaz would be so kind, give me perception checks.
Perception. That is
Eesh,
a
2.
what is I got a 18.
18?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. With an 18, you hear scuttling noises coming from the walls inside of this room. You peek inside further, you poke your head around the corner, and you see narrow crevices in the wall that have like chuffing sounds of teeth coming from inside of them.
Oh.
You listen closer to the rats chewing on the body, and these sounds sound very familiar to that.
Oh God. There's rats in the walls.
Rats?
Rats?
There's
No.
lots of
I
rats in
love
the walls.
rats.
Right.
Rats are
Oh,
great.
there you
Wait, can I
go.
have a second to plug in my headphones really quick because they are actively dying?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yerp.
I love rats.
Well, look, there you go. 2 big rats eating people.
Oh yay!
Arnon, I love rats too, Arnon.
Arnon, Learstorm, I love
Arnon,
rats.
did you hear me, Arnon?
That's great, Celia.
Arnon,
Oh,
please listen to me. I
yippee.
just love rats so much.
And then
Arnon, I
Marth
need you to
punches the
know this.
wall.
You punch the
He
wall,
goes,
and the
I
rats
love
in the
rats
cen-
too.
the rats in the
Roll for
center of the room
insight.
look at you. Yeah, roll
He
for
takes his hat
insight.
off and just summons like 12 more rats.
Yep.
That's
Is
crazy.
Marth was a rat this whole
Bothered by
time.
the bodies? Because bro was a body. Yep.
I mean,
Oh,
is
you
he
don't
still
care.
technically a body?
He's awesome.
These
Oh,
are
I
his friends.
just love him.
Marth, you're dead, so you know all dead people, right?
Yeah, that's totally how that works for sure. Yep.
Oh, I
Absolutely.
could tell you're lying. I don't even need to roll for
Why did
insight.
Celia fall down a well?
Yeah, what? Is she like, did she phase into the wall with the rats?
Did my
Yeah.
mic?
Oh yeah, it sounds like you're underwater.
Oh fuck. Is it better now?
Yes.
Okay.
We're just waiting for Joe, by the way.
By the way, we're just waiting for you.
Yep,
Arnon got them
don't
into
worry.
this whole mess and now he's just standing at the back watching.
Yep.
He just wants
He's
to see
like-
what happens.
He's like, guys, old Yeller fell down the well, and then he's just standing back and letting this all happen.
Pretty much.
Pretty fucking much.
Oh, I miss Iridian. Love that guy.
I mean, he's at the entrance.
Go back and see him.
Just go right on frickin' back.
Oh, yeah. I just leave him. I'm just kidding.
Alright, team. I'm leaving to go see my night boyfriend.
It's not his boyfriend.
Stop.
Stop. He's not his boyfriend.
Jojo,
King, we
like,
can
fell
see
in
your
it.
screen.
I know. It's okay.
Okay.
Jojo fell and
I'll
hit
just,
his head.
I'll just close my eyes.
Okay, I figured it out.
Oh, that's
My eyes are
beautiful.
closed.
Oh, that's so ugly.
Ew.
Can't see anything.
Oh, God.
Don't you me. I'm trying my best.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ew.
Ew.
Oh, just frickin' stop it. You're gonna. Oh!
What the?
We look a little different here.
we
Guys,
so
you look-
skinny.
You look changed. Everyone's on Ozempic now.
Can we
We
add
just do one-
Ozempic to the campaign?
Yeah, Misha, you went robot mode again.
Well, I think it's when I put my mic in like a certain spot. 'Cause I'm not using my normal headphones because I left my headphones at work.
That's just not great.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Are we good? Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys frickin' you look in the room, you see 2 rats chewing on 3 dead bodies, both reduced to bone and sinew. I'm gonna put them right there.
Uh-oh.
And right frickin' there. They don't notice you coming in, but you guys do see them.
The bodies?
Bodies and the rats.
Oh, the rats. I was like, the bodies
Rat
noticed
fight.
us? Okay. Oh God. I guess we. What do
There's
we do?
5 of them.
They haven't attacked?
They don't see you guys yet.
Seen us.
Oh.
They haven't seen you unless you push further into the room. I guess like a better spot for you guys right now would be more like the. So
Well,
it's
if the
like that.
rats are friends with the other people, then Nyx and Kaz look like them.
It's true.
Yeah, I guess. There's only one way to find out.
What do Nyx and Kaz want to do?
Can I cast
Okay, no.
prestidigitation at the other end of the room and put like a little light or something to like try to see if I can turn their attention elsewhere?
You want to do a little light?
Yeah,
Go for it.
like a little twinkly thing. Okay, so yeah, I cast it on the other side of the room to see if I can just draw their attention
Okay. Go for it.
away from us. Okay. What do I need? Do I need a roll for it? 'Cause it's one
No,
of my
sorry, I
cantrips.
was looking at something. Okay, so
okay.
you cast that, and a little like, what sound is it? Like beep.
Yeah, just like a. Oh, what's
One
a
of the
sound that would
rats-
attract a rat?
One of the rats, feasting on the bodies, like puts its little head up, and like it's really big for a rat, but it's still like it's about the size of a cat.
How cute are
Okay.
they on a scale from 1 to 10?
They're pretty cute. I mean, they're big ass. They're really big rats, and 2 of them are like eating dead bodies.
Oh my
So I
god,
don't
they're
know.
ROUSs.
So one of
That
them
doesn't mean they're
like
not cute.
one of them like scurries over and is like standing in front of the. Where did you cast it in the room?
Like on the other doorway.
Okay,
Like at
so
the
it
other
scurries.
side.
It scurries over to the door and is kind of like looking around for the noise came from, but it's not. It's not too particularly interested. It looks like it might turn back and go back to the body it was eating.
Well, that's all I got.
Can
I
I tame
say
the rats? Just kidding.
yeah.
You want to
Yeah,
do like
yeah,
an animal?
Can
You want to do like
Mara-
an animal handling check?
Can Marith put them in his hat?
They're gonna eat him.
Oh,
I mean,
right.
yeah, but the hat just summons things. It's not like a portal to
Maybe
another
he
like
can
rat
send
dimension.
out friendly
Oh.
rats that like us, and they'll go, "Whoa, these people are chill."
Well,
These
The
people
hat
are
of-
Wow,
chill
let's
as
fit wow,
fuck.
these
So-
people are the rats like these people. We need to like them.
so the hat of vermin, the things that you summon from it,
Yeah, what are you
you summon your choice of a bat, rog, or a rat, or a bat, a frog, or a rat. The summoned creature magically appears in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. The creature is neither friendly nor hostile and isn't under your control. It behaves as an ordinary creature of its kind and disappears after 1 hour when it drops its hit points to 0. The hat regains all expended uses daily at dawn.
Maybe if we
What
send
else?
one out and it's trying to get away, they'll think they need to follow because there's danger where it's coming from.
Oh.
Question
Okay.
mark. That's my theory.
I mean, I guess we could try.
If we're all in agreement.
Okay. Do it, Arnon.
Well, it's
Or
Marth that
Marth.
has the hat.
I
Oh,
mean, or
do a
I mean,
Marth.
yeah, I mean, I know. Well, I guess we're like one and the same, so I don't mind.
Are we?
Hat of vermin. Give me
rat.
how many rats do we want, team? How many are we looking for?
50.
Let's.
Oh my
go
god.
I'm
Five.
thinking.
Okay,
I'm thinking
Like a-
3.
give me 50 rats.
Oh,
and,
Can honestly
7,000
summon 50
pigeons.
rats.
Eat
and he
this
says
man.
that, and the hat begins to rumble, and it
Bro, in this
And-
hallway?
We
and
just unleashed
and
50
outside
rats.
of it crawls one little rat. Just a normal rat. Nothing special.
Is it scared of us?
Yeah, the rat looks at you
Boo!
guys and
Boo!
like scurries away as fast as possible. It and it crawls into one of the crevices and that are like in the wall and it disappears.
Okay.
And the other
Nice
rats
one.
didn't fucking care.
Nope.
Great. I think we're gonna
What
have to
about
go in there and kill them.
What if?
Yeah.
What? Oh wait, no
They
wait. What
seem
if he
pretty chill.
summons?
They're
a
just eating. If we don't take
The
their
rat-
food, I don't know if they'll care
Wait,
very
The
much.
rat
wait.
at the
What if
door
he
turns
summons a
around.
frog and then we throw it across the room and it makes like frog sounds?
The rat that you guys distracted with
That'll do it.
prestidigitation turns around, looks at you guys, and goes back to the dead body.
Are you
Starts
fucking
shooting
kidding
at
me?
it.
I don't even care.
Yeah. Oh, the spell slot's
I'm
gone.
just gonna walk in.
All right, Kaz walks in.
Yep.
All the rats converge on you. Roll initiative. I'm kidding.
I was like,
I'm
oh
kidding.
god.
I'm kidding.
The
Kaz, you
rats
walk
I
in
use my
the
form
room.
wand.
one big rat, and they.
The rats kind of like pay you some mind, and they like angrily kind of like they angrily make some like some squeaking noises in your direction, but they don't really care. Like you look in one of the crevices and you see big
We're
beady
so
eyes
scared
staring
of
back at you, and it just scurries back in the wall, and you hear it kind of like scuffling around. The rats at the dead bodies are just too busy chewing to really care, and the rats on the wall don't really pay you much mind, and they just continue about their business.
I would like to check the table out.
Okay. You head to the table, and is anybody else joining in the room? Is everyone just kind of waiting for it to see what happens to Kaz?
I want to go
As per
check the table out
usual.
with Kaz.
Okay. What's everyone doing?
Nyx goes to the other doorway and just stands there and waits for them.
Okay.
I'm also gonna go to the door, but I'm gonna like investigate it.
For traps or anything?
Yep.
Roll me investigation.
Okay.
Kaz and Celia, you look over the table and you don't see anything too notable. You see a journal on the table that is sealed with like a leather strap, but it doesn't like it's not locked or anything.
I'm looking
You
in that
see-
journal.
You look in the journal and you see you see um you see several pages of notes. Each page discusses what so effectively what each page says is like if they were to be painted by days like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, each day documents stones moving around the room in various measures and various movements. Monday stones moved half a centimeter to the right. Possible harvest question mark. Possible new adventurers question mark.
Oh.
To be detailed later. Tuesday, stones moved down. Possible disaster question mark.
Oh.
Possible destruction question mark. Refer to believers for further insight.
Oh.
This person don't know
Wednesday.
nothing. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Wednesday. Celia says that. Wednesday. Um let me
Is there a question mark?
No, this entry is a little more filled out. Let me look real quick. Where is the thing for? This is what I want. Wednesday. Um, a priest named Larik, which is Larrakh. Priest named Larik came into town. Found Tomb of Moving Stones and set up camp here. Larik and his what's it called? Where is the name of these people? It's like it's not at all condensed, so like I have to keep going back and forth between source material. Um Larik and Bringers of Woe tell
Whoa.
us that they can decipher the stone's movements. Keep them in Red Larch at all costs. Thursday. This is not what we wanted. This is not what the believers were founded for. We once cared about this town's well-being, but this filthy priest wants nothing more than to take over our town. He is too powerful for us to stop on our own. And I pray for Red Larch and its future. Friday. Stones move north and east. Larik said disaster soon coming, and to give him as many of our riches as possible to prevent Red Larch from furthering destruction. Don't quite believe Larik, but am too afraid to tell him no. We'll update with further entry upon gaining favor with Larik. And then after that, the entries stop. Before that, it was similar entries discussing what the stones could possibly mean by moving around. But it's not like conclusive. Once Larik entered into town, the readings became a lot more precise. But you notice a pattern of this Larik figure asking for things in return for the readings to appease the stones. And that is all
Okay.
that you can get from the journal.
Can I like jot down the movement of the stones in my own stuff and put that in my
It's
bag so I could just
you
like look at
can.
it?
It's all extremely random and it has zero pattern to it.
Oh, okay.
So I can give you what I have, but it's just stones moving in random directions every day. Like it's detailed that the stones float in a different direction each day. And like the entries make it seem like it prophesizes something, but each movement is random and it's very like god damn, what's the word? It's very uh it seems very cryptic. Like it doesn't seem to have any rhyme or reason at first glance.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um,
Do you still want the directions that the stones moved? Because it goes back like months.
Sure. Well, nah.
Nah. Okay. What next what were you gonna say? And then Arnon, I'm gonna get to your investigation on the door after Nick says what he wants after
is
Nick says what he's saying.
Kaz like telling us all this as you're reading it to us?
Yeah,
Like,
I
okay,
was reading it out loud,
okay.
but like
What was the
whispered.
last? How long ago was the last um log?
I haven't really quite figured out how their days and weeks work,
Mm,
but the last log was about a week ago. It's
okay,
about like midweek,
Okay.
so it's missing like 2 days of updates. Um, but the last log was like about a week ago.
okay. Um, damn. Yeah, I wonder what happened to that person. Do you think they're in that pile over there? The rats?
So, well, if it does, that doesn't pose well for this Lorik fellow.
I wonder who they're
Yeah.
a priest of.
Char.
Sure.
Imagine.
Please don't say that in front of me.
Arnon, your investigation on the door proved uninsightful.
Okay, great.
You can't discern. You can't discern. Okay, just great. You can't really discern what like what's beyond the door.
That's okay.
Okay, well, do we keep going or?
This is just
Yeah.
like every other fucking place we've ever gone. All we have to do is keep going. That's all we got.
Okay.
Right.
There was more hallway back where you guys came from as well. If you guys wanted to go that way.
I'd rather
Up to
keep
you.
pushing forward.
And that is perfectly fine.
Thank you for affirming me.
Oh, you're just so welcome. You're just so freaking welcome, King. Yeah, you guys push forward. The rats heed you no mind. As long as you all keep a wide berth from them, they try their best to not, get close to you. Do you guys resume formation to what you had before?
Yes.
Yep.
So you all push forward, and you enter a path that takes you about 20 feet, 5, 10, about 40 feet into a large another large stone room, about the same size as this one that you were just in. This room you find yourselves in has the tunnel opening into a square room. In the center of it, a black rock hovers about a foot, about 3 feet from the floor. So the room that you find yourselves in, here, I'll just put you all. Party token. Party token. You're all about right here. So you enter this room, and there is a little exit just off to the other side of the room there. But in the middle stands a floating rock. It hovers about 3 feet off the floor.
Can I do an Arcana check on the rock?
You do that.
Okay, I do that.
You do that?
Yeah, I do that.
I mean,
And that's 21.
this rock is definitely held up by some sort of magical means, but you can't discern of what.
Hey guys, this rock's held up magically. Just wanted you to know.
Just wanted to let y'all know.
Oh,
Just
okay.
wanted to fill you in.
Great.
That's
walk
for sure
under it.
magic.
Well.
Can I touch the rock?
Yeah, go for it.
I touched a rock.
You touch
With
that damn
one
rock.
finger.
So like you're not like pushing it or anything.
No, I'm just like.
So you touch
tapped
it, and the rock kind of like moves a little bit. But it kind of like returns to its spot that it was before you touched it. And it just keeps floating. It feels like a normal rock. It just feels like a big stone.
Well, it's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's not just a boulder.
It's a rock.
How big is the rock?
It's like twice the size of your head, give or take. So it's
Okay.
like a pretty decently sized stone. You could like it looks like it would be like easy enough to pick up. But you can't really tell.
Okay. What do we want to do, gang?
Have we we're already inside, right? Because Kaz just went and touched the rock.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kaz is like right up here.
Okay. Well,
Everyone
I'll
else
Staying
is
just
at the
still.
rock.
I'll just be right behind him, looking around in the room, see if
Okay.
I can find anything else.
So we got Celia, Arnon, Storm, Marth. I just have to like say his
It's
whole name
funny.
every time. I just love it so freaking much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
Thank you,
thank you,
thank you,
thank you,
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What does everyone want to do? Celia, Arnon, what are you two doing?
Can I go look at the stone thing in the top right?
Top right, it's just rock on the floor. Nothing
Oh, well,
special.
that's
It
fucking
looks like
boring.
it just looks like it's stone that's crumbled from the wall from years and years of like unmaintenance. The room itself is lit up by torches that line the entrances. Um one to the so like, you know, this is just oriented so that it's like where you guys are. The room that you came from has torches that are like lining the wall, and then exiting there's one on the wall as well.
Can I take one of the rocks and put it next to the other rock to see if it'll float?
Yeah, so you pick up one of those little boulders. You pick it up and it's like about 15 pounds. You put it in there and it begins to float next to the stone.
Whoa.
Whoa! Celia adds another stone.
And how heavy is this one that you put in there?
5 pounds.
5 pounds, it begins floating along with the other ones.
Arnon's still standing in the doorway, and he
Yep.
goes, Celia, you should try and get in there.
Okay.
Put my
So
hand in there? Alright.
Celia wants to try to float.
okay, so you
Are you
try your best to like join the same space that the rocks are in, but they kind of take up a little too much room. So you begin pushing them out of the way, and then you push the last one out, and it crashes to the floor, and
Oh.
it echoes off of the walls.
Oh.
And you walk in, and you begin floating.
Whoa! So
About
it's
three,
just this.
you about 3 feet off the ground, like nothing crazy.
Okay.
And then Arnon
This is
goes, Celia,
crazy.
you should try and do a flip.
Do a flip. Can I
Give me
eat
acrobatics.
the food that Arnon gave me earlier and do a flip?
Yeah, go for it. You take a bite
Oh, you're
of
gonna get
that like
sick.
little bun that you got, and it tastes fucking amazing. It's so delicious. It's like cream cheese on top of sweet bread, and the cream cheese itself has been sweetened, and it's just very fucking delicious.
You guys, I'm just
Um,
smiling so much right now
That
thinking
twink
about
did
this.
magic.
you, yeah, that magic was
Oh,
baking
Twink
delicious
made
food.
this.
I bet we'll
Yep.
get another discount when we go back.
As long as it's Arden at the desk.
Can I just keep doing flips while I'm eating it?
Acrobatics check with advantage since you're floating.
Okay.
Um. Well.
That's a 7.
You do your best to do like a clean flip, and you like kind of just topple over yourself because you're not used to being weightless. And so you just kind of like when you're a kid and you try and make yourself do a flip while you're like underwater in a swimming pool and your body kind of just goes sideways. It's like that. So your body like goes sideways, and then you kind of like recorrect yourself, and then you
Did I
kind
just
of
be
like
giggling this whole time?
you lose your balance, and you kind of like topple out of like this whatever like this like little strange spot in the room that makes things hover, and you fall back to the floor.
Can I try and catch her?
Why is
Sure.
Casimir my hero?
Because I
Does
was
she
just
fall-
standing right next to you, so I just figured if you're
Why
gonna
She-
fall.
You
she-
pushed me in front of you to save
You're
me
made
from
out
the
of
fire.
plants! I didn't want it to burn.
Okay, gang. We're gonna have to wrap it up here. So let's so
Can I
what
put
do you
the rock
guys
back? The original rock? I'll just put it back.
Yeah, you like and you put it back in, and it returns to floating 3 feet above the ground.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay. And just to the south is another tunnel. Or like another hall or whatever.
Well, I
Okay,
guess
let's
if-
go.
I thought we were wrapping up.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. We'll just leave
That's
it
a
off
good
there.
spot.
a good
Floating rock
spot.
room.
Floating rock room. Somebody make a note of floating rock room for me. Sorry that was a shorter session today, everybody.
That's okay.
That was like
we're all,
average length.
yeah.
Average length.
We're
it
all
happens.
Just like-
about the
we just-
length, it's about how you use it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Not about the size of the. It's not about the size of the serpent. It's about the motion of the ocean.
Okay, everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Oh wait.
Ba-ba-da-ba.